Hi, I'm Heather McLean, editor at SVG Europe, and I'm here today with Javier Fonselis, Vice President of Commercial Partnerships for Europe at Dolby. Hi, Javier.
Hello, Heather.
Hi. Okay, so what's new from Dolby in, what would have been IBC time this autumn?
Yes. Well, the big thing for us is that I think, as you know, at Dolby, we're all about end-to-end ecosystems, making things work from production all the way to the consumer. So apart from a whole bunch of partner products that are coming out with our technology, we'll be talking about, the other exciting thing for us is we're actually getting a lot of critical mass in the consumer homes of playback devices. So we've got devices that came out this past year for Panasonic, Sony, Toshiba, Philips, that actually make the vision and Atmos experience at home a reality for many of our customers. So in a way, it's how the whole ecosystem is coming together very nicely for both our Dolby Atmos experience and Dolby Vision. And especially now that we're all having to stay at home and like this interview, trying to do everything from our home. It's I think it's a really important moment for us because at Dolby, we're all about conveying the experience of being in a live event. So I would think our technology is even more valuable now that people are at home and have the need to be part of the experience. And that's what Dolby excels at is how to bring the experience to people's homes. So yeah, so it's a lot of things going on.
Great. And why is this of interest to sports broadcasters and producers? You're building your ecosystem, obviously, but how does this relate to those guys?
Okay. Well, first of all, with the social distancing and everything that's going on, it's even more important to make the customer feel the emotion of live sports. Now, we've also seen like there's a big shift in people's spend. So people are actually spending more money to equip their home living room experience. So we're seeing more sales of higher-end TVs, more sales of TVs equipped with better technology. Also, more sales of things like soundbars. So basically, we're actually growing the audience at home that can actually experience, these new technologies in live broadcast. For example, in some countries like the UK, over half of the TVs now have Dolby Vision technology of the new TVs being sold, which means that, HDR is becoming a mainstream phenomena, which actually is very, very relevant for any sports broadcasters. And fortunately, at the same time, the work we're doing with our partners is actually starting to bring out a lot of products that actually make the production easier and give you more choice. So for example, there are products that are coming out from TELUS to help the production of Atmos live sports. There's also lots of monitoring equipment coming out from other partners like Roller. And of course, Elemental and Atem are also releasing some of their own premises encoders that bring our technology of Atmos and Vision. So yeah, so there's a lot of things coming together that basically, on the one side, increase demand for these experiences, and on the other side, make it easier for the production companies actually to produce these experiences in a richer way.
Cool. Okay, and then looking ahead, what else might we see coming out of Dolby going forward, either over the rest of this year or into next year?
Okay, so one of the big shifts we've seen in the last few months is the move to remote production. You actually had a really good article on your website about how Sky Sports is moving their production remotely, based on IP. Well, similarly, our partners are working with us to enable some of those changes in the way sports gets produced. So a lot of our traditionally on-premise equipment is now being moved to the cloud. So a lot of development effort is going on at Dolby now to help our partners achieve that. So you can basically have the whole production chain in the cloud. Our usual partners are continue to produce the on-premises equipment, but together with us, they're actually almost ready to launch cloud equipment that will enable people to do everything remotely, which, it seems to be the sign of times. I think it's not just because of the current restrictions, but people are also finding it's more efficient. It's more for the, work-life balance, not so much traveling, not so much, driving up and down the country. So it's actually going to turn out a bit better for most of us. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Heather.